Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start this video off with two-time Mr. Olympia Big Ramy. These images were posted up today by Big Ramy, but I'm pretty sure they were from his Arnold Classic prep. Now, what does the future hold for Big Ramy? Will he be at the 2023 Mr. Olympia? I recently watched a podcast done by Dennis James, the Menace podcast. Dennis said Ramy doesn't know if he'll be at the 2023 Olympia. Now, after the Arnold Classic, Ramy went into a health phase. Ramadan was after that, and due to his stem cell treatment, Ramy had to take time off from training. And from what I gathered from that podcast, it sounds like Big Ramy has trained little to none since the Arnold Classic, so I highly doubt he will be at the 2023 Olympia. Now, Big Steve was on that same podcast. You guys should definitely go check that out. Big Steve said that Ramy should take a little bit of time off, and he doesn't need to do anything to the legs. The legs are entirely too big. Now, me personally, I think Ramy should take time off and maybe give it one last run. It is painful seeing a former Mr. Olympia place 5th at the Olympia, 4th at the Arnold Classic, especially when Big Ramy is such a nice guy. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think the future holds for Big Ramy? And let's switch over to Derek Lunsford, who recently posted up some updates. I cannot 100% confirm if these are recent, but I'm pretty sure they are. And even just walking around the gym in a tank top, Derek Lunsford is still one of the most impressive bodybuilders in the sport. Now, referring back to the Menace podcast, Big Steve was asked, what does Derek Lunsford need to do to beat Hadi Chupin? Big Steve said he needs bigger chest and also bigger legs. With this being Derek Lunsford's first year, not having a weight cap, not really restricting himself in the offseason, I think it's very possible that he brings up the chest and the quads under the guidance of Honey Rambod. I'm rooting for Hadi Chupin, but this guy can definitely win this year's Olympia. Now, let's switch over to Michal Krizo, who just posted some updates ahead of the Impro Classic. And I have to say, from looking at Krizo's recent updates, it looks like he's in better condition than he has ever been going into a bodybuilding show. Hopefully Krizo has a proper tan at this show, because that has been a big issue for him in the past. But unless someone from the top 10 at the Olympia hops into the Impro Classic, Michal Krizo will be punching his ticket to the Olympia. And it's still hard to believe this is a 12th place physique at the Olympia. Bodybuilding is so competitive nowadays. Now let's switch over to Hunter Labrada, who recently posted updates ahead of the Texas Pro. And taking a look at this front double bicep, it looks like Hunter definitely has better control of the waist. Now, the way I'm looking at things right now, Hunter is definitely my favorite to win the Tampa Pro. As far as Texas goes, Hunter did place ahead of Andrew Jacked by 1 place at the Olympia, but if you guys seen my last video, the way Andrew Jacked is looking, I don't think Hunter Labrada is going to beat him at this year's Texas Pro. But Hunter is making small improvements to his physique. And let's switch over to Good Vito, who recently posted up some updates. And I'm always a little bit skeptical talking about Good Vito because he has been known to Photoshop his images in the past. But let's just assume this is a legit image. Vito is 15 weeks out from the Flex Weekend Pro. I'm not sure if that show will qualify him for this year's Olympia or next year's Olympia. And also, Good Vito is being coached by Chris Aceto. Take a look at the width on this guy in the front lat spread. Also the chest. We all know about the quads, and he also has pretty good calves as well. But be looking to see Good Vito on a bodybuilding stage in just 15 weeks. Now let's switch over to Iain Valliere, who posted up some recent quad updates ahead of the Toronto Pro. And I'm really excited to see what him and Matt Jansen are going to be able to do together, or will Ian have pretty much the same showings he had with Patrick Tour. Now Moshe Bun, Hassan Mustafa, Ross Flanigan will all be at this show, so Iain Valliere would definitely not have an easy win. But on paper, he is the highest Olympia placer, and he should win this show. And let's switch over to Ross Flanigan, who posted up some crazy pictures of him from the Cali Pro. And this guy truly brought next level conditioning, and I'm pretty sure this is what pushed him over the top versus Tony O'Burton. But you guys let me know in the comment section below, how would the physique of Ross Flanigan stack up at the Toronto Pro? Can he beat Iain Valliere, Hassan Mustafa, maybe even Moshe Bun? Now let's switch over to Blessing Awodibu, who recently posted up updates ahead of the Chicago Pro. As of right now, I only know of Blessing Awodibu and Justin Shire doing that show, and I've already mentioned to you guys I think Blessing has enough to hold him off. Now the update on the right does look pretty good. Update on the left, I can't really say much about that. Blessing is about 10 weeks out. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think? Personally, even though he's about 9 or 10 weeks out, I think Blessing should be in better condition than this. Now let's switch over to 212, where we have a very impressive update from the prodigy Keone Pearson at 12 weeks out from the Texas Pro. And again, The conditioning of Keone Pearson at this far out from a show, I've never seen this on his physique. Can Keone possibly win the 212 Olympia this year? Is this finally the year that Keone comes in as the Prodigy 2.0 and defeats Sean Clarita? But let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who is this legendary bodybuilder? As always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from GOAT Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.